Hello, you guys. Welcome or welcome in. Welcome or welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome or welcome back. Um, Sorry in advance for the nasalness. Okay, I'm still working through some congestion. I'm late with my coffee, but it's so good. It's so good, and it seemed like it's extra hot. All right. So yeah, let's get a general reading in. Title to be determined later. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. All right, so there could be some emotions going around, but I would not get into them. The emotions are dirty. They're tainted with like the residual of the past. Someone has some emotions, and though the emotions could come through like love dumping or good energy, good emotions, good feeling, it's tainted with residual, possibly resentment or something that has to do with the past, something that someone's been holding on to. So just keep that in mind if that message is for you. Okay, we have legal. It says court, paperwork filed. Okay, we have Bonnie and Clyde in reverse. Knocked up in reverse. Okay. I feel like someone is feeling free off of a string, or they feel like they have no ties to someone, or they feel like they are like, this is freedom. This is freedom. Someone could be like leaving a marriage, leaving a connection, or ending a connection because there could have been something that they thought was happening or something that happened that did not. For example, someone could thought that someone was pregnant, but that's not the case. That could also be the ending of the connection, like the fact that this person is not with child is making it easier for someone to feel free to get out of a situation or dynamic. This could have been information that they did not have originally. This could be information that they're just now finding out. Or it could just be recent or new. It just happened. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. Hold on, y'all. Distractions. This could have also been a distraction on someone's path. This could have been someone that you were going to be connected. Oh, we have frenemy, fake friend, two-face, hidden intentions. Okay, let's see. One more card. Or I got room for two. Fake friend, two-face, hidden intention, knocked up in reverse. Bonnie and Clyde in reverse, legal in the upright. Lust in reverse. This is not looking good. What's the last card from this deck? Supersize me, doing too much, excessive and overindulgence. Okay. So I feel like this is someone, if this is you, you could have had a pregnancy scare or someone had a pregnancy scare, but it was with someone they didn't even want to have a connection with in the first place. Or it's with someone you didn't want to have a connection with in the first place. There was no loyalty. There was no dedication. You guys were not truly in a partnership. Basically, you may have started with lust for this person or desire for this person, But we have player in reverse. You were really looking for something real. This person could have been just in for the moment. It also feels as if they weren't honest. They're not somebody you trust. You could have overindulged in lustful activity with this person to a point of maybe even self-hatred, or somebody here was not liking themselves because of what they chose to do and the position that it possibly put them in. But it looks like things are balancing out for you, or balancing out for them, because they were not dedicated to this partnership in the first place. They didn't trust this person. Okay, so there was no reason for this connection to go forward so they could finally feel free. Or it's just the way that things balanced out for them. It's almost like good karma. Like this person, honestly, whatever they were doing, it could have just been ego driven. And they got wrapped up in some things they really didn't want to be in. And so this is like a free pass or something like that. Okay, this also could have been a trap. Someone could have tried to trap this person, which is why it did not go the way that they thought it would. Okay, because we have karma on this person's side with legal in the upright. Justice on this person's side with legal in the upright. Someone's mad about this. Let's do tarot. Y'all been busy. I was away from the table for one day. This is this some karmic shit here. Okay. Those cards don't belong in this way. What is legal? I'm gonna try to get 2 spreads out. So we'll have 2 titles. Part 1, part 2. And this is part 1 of something. Ooh. What's legal? The Sun in reverse. Your justice means unhappiness for someone else. Okay, so this is you. This person tried to move egregiously towards you. It was unjustified, and their access to you, their intentions towards you, was all denied. It was sent back. What's Bonnie and Clyde in reverse? Page of Swords. I feel like someone, this could have even been like someone who was fake and phony, who was doing too much talking about you. You could not even be sexually active with lust in reverse. You could not have been sexually active. Somebody could have put on weight or something like that. And there was this, people are saying that somebody was pregnant and they weren't. Because we have the Page of Swords. So this just kind of feels like nosy, coming up with shit, like gossip. You weren't in a partnership with anyone. You weren't in a connection with anyone. You weren't doing anything. Okay, but somebody, like, I don't know, this is what was going on about you or around you. Trying to create like a dark cloud over you, or trying to color or taint your name. This is someone who I feel is close to you, but honestly, this person, I was saying that. Residual resentment. This person has resentment towards you, something from the past. This person could be saying like, oh, wow, look at them, oh, they carry their weight so nice. But honestly, they're trying to insinuate to somebody like, whoa, I think this person must be pregnant, or I don't know, they're into, it must be. I don't know. It's just chatty. That's what the Page of Swords says. Somebody chatty. Curious. Communicative. Talking too much. But what they were saying wasn't the truth. Okay, so I feel like that's being seen or known about you now. You could have actually lost the weight, like, quickly or easily. Actually, that could have been karmic. This person could have initiated something that happened within you that caused you to lose the weight that someone was using to try to put a storyline off on you. That's interesting. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. What's knocked up in reverse? Yeah, Eight of Wands. It happened quickly. Okay, so this was like a fleeting moment. This is what this feels like. This all happened like this. Someone was expecting for this to cause someone to, I don't know, oh, trying to end somebody. They were trying to put an end to someone's ego, or they were trying to show somebody that whatever they were indulging in or whatever they were trying to manifest, that it would not have long-term success, that it would end, or that they had put all their hard work, or they had put all of this planning in for nothing. This was an attack. This was an attack. Now, I feel like the attack went back. I feel like the attack could have motivated you in ways that you didn't even know. But it actually was to your benefit. Ten of Pentacles. So you benefited off this greatly. Oh, look at y'all. Justice. Legal in the upright. Justice in the upright. The Tower. That's like a big moment for this person. Somebody had a rude awakening. Something is better. Something is better. Someone is better. Someone is even more fair, more upright. Like somebody tried to blot out your light or take out your light, and it shines even brighter. Ten of Pentacles, solid. Something has a very solid foundation. I feel as if someone's belief in you is renewed. And it has nothing to do with what you've done physically. It has nothing to do with what you've shown physically. This could be someone who hasn't even seen you. Like I was saying, you've lost the weight. You could have dropped the weight, but they haven't even seen you yet. So they're getting this, I don't know what this is, but it's like energy. They don't have to see you to feel you. They don't have to see you to feel what you're into, what you're focused on, what's driving you. They can, somebody can sense you. That's interesting because I have connections. I'm sorry, Bonnie and Clyde in reverse. So you're not in a dedicated relationship or partnership with this person. But player was in reverse too. So it's not even like you're looking. You're not looking for anyone else. You aren't in this connection with this person. We have lust in reverse. You aren't having sex with anyone. You could be celibate. But this person can feel you. Maybe that's why they can feel you. So it's like energetically they can feel you even more than if they were with you physically. As a matter of fact, whatever this situation is or whatever this was, this talking or something like that, it could have had like the opposite effect on you, but it didn't. Something was a backfire to whoever this was. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. Someone doesn't know what you're doing physically, what you're working on, who you're with, who you're spending your time with. You could be hermiting here. This could be ghost energy. This person has no idea what you're doing, but they can feel you. And whatever this person tried to do, it just met an end. In fact, this person sees you in a brighter light than they did originally before this person tried to attack your light. So whatever was right about you, what someone liked about you, this person tried to turn it into something. Tried to turn it into something that it wasn't. Seven of Swords. Jealous and envious possibly of this person's feelings towards you. Could be their love for you with lust in reverse here. This person may have love for you. What's lust in reverse? That's the truth. This person loves you. But their love is not built on lust. Their love is not built on hearsay. Their love is not built on what you look like on the outside. Their love is not built on these conditions that a lot of times tear up connections. It has to do with internal. I feel like this person really does not know much about you. They don't know much about what you're into. They just trust you. There is like a light that comes on with clarity. They receive information or downloads about you intuitively. This person's having some kind of breakthrough. It says justice, sound decision, new opportunities, but the beginning of a conflict. And guess who the conflict is with? The person who lied in the first place, the person who's harboring this resentment or these old feelings or this old hatred towards you, the person who's two-faced with hidden intentions. The King of Swords in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Ugh. And the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh, okay, look here. Whew. The King of Swords knows the truth. But the King of Swords in reverse would go to their grave with their lies. The Emperor in reverse is a tyrant. This could be a false authority figure or someone who tries to put themselves in the seat of authority. They speak on things they do not know. They try to shift the focus to themselves in order to look or give this this feeling of aloofness when there's really nothing going on there. Like aloof. It's like this person may imitate you. You had the Hermit and the King of Pentacles in reverse. That means people want to know what you're up to. People want to know what you're doing. People want to see you. You are not interested in being in the limelight. This is someone who wants the limelight. They'll even lie on you to shift the light from you to them. And then they'll pretend to be aloof, like they're trying to hold something back, but really this person doesn't have anything to say but lies. Emotional heartbreak, deceit. Unrealistic. They were trying to avoid a personal conflict, so they tried to create a conflict with you. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person is unlucky currently. Confirmation. They're unlucky currently. They're experiencing unwelcome changes, setbacks, misfortune, delays, and a loss of control. This is someone who I feel wanted to paint a scenario or a picture for you differently. Like someone was trying to really taint your character. But like I said, this is somebody who lies. They lie, they lie, they lie. The King of Swords is the person who knows the truth, but the Emperor in reverse, they would use the truth to hide things. They would use the truth to hide the light from you. They don't want somebody to be seen as innocent. They don't want someone to be seen as clean or pure or upright, justified, or, a person of integrity. That's really how you're seen. Someone tried really hard to taint your reputation, to make you look a certain way. And this is someone who did this behind your back, smiling in your face the whole time they're attacking you. Okay. What's frenemy or fake friend with hidden intentions? The Empress in reverse. This is a baby mother, someone's baby mother. Or it could be your baby father. They may stay in feminine energy. Oh, God. A princess. They like to play the spoiled princess. So they lie on you to get things to go their way. So it's like it brings them closer to someone, or they get treated better. If they can put you in a darker light, then they're able to, I don't know. It's like the scales. If they can weigh your scale down and make you seem dark, then they seem like the light, or they seem in the upright, or they seem like they did something good. It's like their pedestal goes up if they can make yours go down. This is someone who really has to make you look bad for them to be seen just regular. I think it's because they've already been revealed as an enemy. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Whoever this person is, they're experiencing insecurity. They're out of options with how to adjust the scales. So I feel like your truth, your light, yeah, with this Ace of Swords, your clarity, your light is putting you back up on this pedestal, and this person is descending back into their truth. They're experiencing a creative block. They don't know how to do what they've done to you before. They don't know how to do it again. They feel like they've lost their opportunities as well as revealed themselves in the process. They're feeling empty and suffocated. Now, like, what's the Empress in reverse? And then I'm going to get off of this. But likely because of their lies. It could be some part of their lies that they're having to live through and work through personally. Like, the Ace of Swords comes out because it sheds a light. So it's a double-edged sword. You know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. This person lives by the sword. Whatever they say out of their mouth, it always comes back to them. But I don't feel like they did the work before they said this. They could have spoke too quickly, not realizing this would be the end of themselves and of the way that they're seen by someone. Like, this is the end as they know it. So someone has now put themselves in a situation of truly being a frenemy, like truly being a fake friend. They're no longer seen as a friend. They're no longer seen as a divine feminine. Even if it's a male, they carried a divine energy. Even if it was a feminine energy, somebody benefited off of that, but they don't anymore because they don't feel that it's true. They feel that this is someone who uses anxiety and fear. They trigger anxiety and fear in order to have control and dominance. This probably is someone who tried to paint themselves as a victim, but they are not. They're an antagonist. So everything that's happening to them is their own doing. It's justice. Hold on. It's justice. It's karma. Legal. Yeah. Okay. Give me one more card on the Empress. In reverse. Yeah, literally. Under attack here. Under attack here. This person was actually getting close to some kind of success in a connection, a relationship, or even a friendship. Like, they were actually on the winning end. That's why I said, like, as you were descending, you know, depending on whatever you were going through or how you were feeling, it could have just been your mood, the energy you were giving off. It just was not to this person's liking, or whoever this person is that you guys are, you know, talking to. Whoever is being talked to, there's a third party. Because whoever this person is talking to, they're not talking to you. They're doing this stuff behind your back with someone else that you know. Or saying this to someone else that you know. But it's like they were going up as you were going down. So this person may have been wanting to connect with you, but as they were losing their desire to connect with you and gaining their desire to connect with this person, they decided to lie. They decided to lie. And it's like they ruined their chances for themselves. It says they were close to success and they actually put forth effort to get there. Resilience. This person was literally putting forth a lot of work, a lot of effort to get seen in a higher light, and then they crashed it all to hell. You're being seen as someone who's standing your ground, and you're being seen as someone who's been tested by this individual, maybe consistently. You have had to persevere through this connection here with this person, the Empress in reverse. They literally draw this is a suffocating energy. They draw the energy out of the room, so they're draining. It could have been a vampire. They were connected to your energy, draining your energy. Okay, for some of you, they were trying to drain your sexual energy or use your sexual energy to get closer to this person. I don't know, but the fake friend has been revealed, or if this was someone's baby mother, baby father, they've shown themselves in a way that they can't get back with you or they can't reconnect to you. And it feels like justice. Whatever this situation is ironing itself out. I don't even feel like you had anything to do with it. You may not know anything about it. Or you won't even have to. Because it's not affecting you. And it's not going to affect your connection with someone else either. Okay. Let's do one more. Not right now. I'm going to do one more. and then you can have it. You can have the living room. I am going to go lay back down. Yes, baby. It's still charging. You got chocolate on your nose. Go in the bathroom and clean your nose. Look in the mirror and clean your nose. You got chocolate on there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yes. Let's make this one brief. I didn't like that first energy. Do it in the mirror so you can see. You got chocolate on your nose. It's not a big deal. Why you tripping? You can't see it right here. Okay, it's gone. Is that necessary? No, it really isn't. Alright, I might leave it at this. I said I didn't like the energy that came in. Chaos, yes. What are you pointing at?
Shoot.
Oh, you want some more tricks? Okay, just a second. Just a second. You weren't thinking about anything. You just finished with your hazelnut snack. So I know that, you just doing this because I'm doing the reading. You can wait. You can be patient. Please and thank you. I'm not going to be on here long. I don't even like the energy much. But less energy up in here and going through us and me is a lighter weight where I can do more even though I don't quite feel my best. Got to keep my spirit up when your physical is down. All right, unable to figure you out but invested, unfinished business. Scared and out of options, spiritual imprisonment. Unable to face the truth, finding authentic self. Oof. Okay, that's why, because this energy is heavy. Woo-hoo! They are under judgment and the scales are tipping in your favor. Y'all heard what it said. Somebody can't figure you out, but they're invested in figuring you out. They're scared because they're out of options and they're undergoing spiritual imprisonment. They're unable to face their truth and they're being forced to find their authentic self. Why? Because they can't hide behind you, because they can't hide in your energy. They're under judgment and the scales are tipping in your favor. 144. You may resonate with the term 144,000, anointed, chosen, things of that sort. Alright, unable to figure you out but invested. What is this? Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Nurturing healer, practical homebody, homemaker, working parent, financial provider, organized, socially conscious. Unable to figure you out but invested. You may have unfinished business with someone at work. This could be someone that you work with here or someone you want to work with. This could be someone you co-parent with. You could be seen as the Queen of Pentacles energy. You could be seen as the nurturer, the healer, the practical person. You could be the one that typically takes care of the children or takes care of the home. You're the financial provider. Okay, you're doing all the things. Scared and out of options. What's this? I also feel like with this, somebody is carrying the burden of a lot, like on their own. Because I'm getting that you are providing in all areas, but you're like, I'm getting you're providing in all areas, but as you coming up as the Queen of Pentacles, it's like somebody else is supposed to be there. Whatever it is that you're caring for, whatever your current duties are or responsibilities, it should be shared with someone else, and you're having to do this by yourself. Scared and out of options and spiritual imprisonment. So someone can't figure, that's what they can't figure out. That's what I was trying to say. Because when I looked at the card, the Queen of Pentacles is not the single card. Like the Queen of Swords, that's a single card. That's a divorcee. They're single, they're independent, never been married, not trying to be married, Miss Independent type of energy. The Queen of Pentacles is a wife. They're a homemaker, they're a wife, they're a mother, a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife. Is that type of vibe, that type of energy. Though they could also like flourish and be really good at like practical things. They may create businesses. Okay, they may create streams of income, work from home type of energy, or entrepreneurship. Okay, so you could be doing all those things. You could be doing all those things. You could be married to someone else, and somebody is just trying to figure out how are you able to accomplish all that you do. If you're a mother, if you're a wife, if you have your own business, or whatever this is, somebody cannot figure out or understand how it is that you're able to accomplish what it is that you do. But they are invested in trying to figure you out. Now, I don't know who this is, but we're about to find out. Okay, this is weird. This could be your husband. It could be your husband, or it could be someone who sees themselves in a husbandly role with you, or in a family role with you, a family dynamic. The Hangman and the Ten of Pentacles. It's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The same energy coming out. This could be your mate, even if you're not earth signs. This could be your mate, or this is someone who wants to be your mate. This person, okay, so it's kind of the temperament of the energy is changing. This person is feeling that they need to find themselves. They need to find their truth. Because if this is what you're capable of, then why aren't they doing it? Or why aren't they capable of doing it? It's like someone is having to, they're looking at you and what you're able to accomplish, and looking at themselves and trying to see how they measure up. It feels like a comparison. And they're also feeling scared and out of options, unable to face the truth, as if, I don't know, this person may not feel like they're worthy of you. They may feel like they have some inner work to do. Very attracted to you. Queen of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. Very attracted to you, but feeling that they are not worthy of you. Feeling that you are someone who is stable. You are someone that they could build with. You are someone that they could truly have a life with. The kind of life that they deserve, or that they feel that they deserve. And that's not just the feeling of it, but also financially. They're under judgment. So, okay. Yeah, they're not the only person seeing this. They're seeing, someone's having a revelation about themselves, but they're not the only person that's having this revelation. This epiphany. There are other people who are having it too, and they're feeling judged by these other people. I mean, because the Queen of Pentacles the energy I just tapped into, you are this solid foundation on your own. If you had another person, there is no ending to what you could accomplish. Like, it's limitless. Your potential is limitless. I mean, to have just one extra person who can meet you where you are, like give what you give. You give 100%. If you had one person in your life that gave 100% to, there is no ending to what you could accomplish or do. And I feel like either you already are in a connection, or this person had an opportunity to be with you or build with you. And so the question is, if you can do all of this by yourself, why the fuck, like how the fuck and what the fuck? But it's not just other people looking at this person, it's this person looking at themselves. They're under judgment. The scales are tipping in your favor. What are these scales here? There's some benefit that happens as a result of all of this. The clarity of it, there's some kind of benefit. Because why are the scales? Why are there scales here? The Tower. Okay. This is a destruction of a lie and the revelation of the truth. I'm hearing Alpha and Omega, nigga, welcome home. It's a revelation how to get a nigga gone. Now, this could be spirit. This could be your spirit guides, your spirit team. This could be your friends and your family. But it feels as if there's a group of people. They are looking at this person and they're under judgment. But people wanted this person out of your life. If they didn't want them out of your life before, they want them out of your life now. This clarity that's being revealed about you, for there's a group of people here. If you're the Queen of Pentacles energy that I'm talking about, it's a group of people talking about like how it's undeniable now that this person is not going to get back with you. This person can't get close to you. They tried to destroy something that was very solid. And whoever they've been portraying themselves to be is fake, is fuckery. It has to be. This person has maybe even been trying to portray themselves as you. Like they were this person the whole time. You have no regrets about how you've handled this person or this situation. And I don't feel like anybody's judging you for how you've handled it either. At least not currently. That's what I'm saying. All of the eyes of judgment are now on the person who feels like they're in spiritual imprisonment, like they have no choice but to try to find another way or find themselves, turn over a new leaf, because who they used to be or how they used to be able to portray things, they no longer can do that. Yeah, the Tower, something big came out. Ooh, I'm telling you. The end of confusion, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the end of confusion, the end of illusions surrounding you, coming back to reality. Cold hard reality. Someone is seeing like whatever their purpose was, whatever they thought they were going to do, it's not going to happen. So they're going to have to find whatever they thought they were doing. Someone thought that something they were doing against you was purposeful. They're going to have to find a whole new purpose. A whole new purpose. It's the Hangman again. But it's in reverse. Okay, so yeah, whoever this person is, look, the scales are tipping in your favor. You're being seen as someone who... Give me more on the Queen of Pentacles. You're being seen as stable. You're being seen as stable, competent, independent, practical, nurturing, socially conscious, organized, nurturing, healing. Someone wants to help you to release your burden, or someone wants to take this burden. There's something you're doing by yourself. I feel like you're being chosen. This is like someone who wants to be with you. And it's like your character was under question. Who you are was being questioned. And now it's not people questioning who you are, because who you are is deafening, it's blinding. Now the person who waged this war against your character, they're being questioned who they are. Their character is under the microscope. And instead of self-reflecting, this person is running. Arrogance, stagnation, fear of sacrifice, delays, laziness, resistance to spiritual influences. I heard it's the power of love. You could be motivated by love. You could be literally carried by love, and someone refuses to see this. But the clarity of it is blinding. Like everybody else around this person is seeing that this person refuses to believe that this is the truth. Okay, who cares? You have a new beginning. Because I mean, what difference does it make? They're being seen as fake and phony, and your truth is revealed. Ace of Wands, encouragement, creativity, new opportunities, passion, and it looks like you have a breakthrough coming, especially when it comes to something that some kind of responsibility that you carry or something that you do. It's like there's something that you have been accomplishing that you will not be having to accomplish on your own. This is new energy. Rather, that is a burst of energy for some of you. That's all you need. But this also could represent, oh wow, look, a loving partnership. I was going to say the help you need, like physically. Because everybody needs help. Even if you could do it all yourself, nobody wants to. Everybody wants a friend. Everybody wants a family member. Everybody wants a woman or a man, somebody that they can live this life with. Even if you make it, it gets lonely. If you make it and you still don't have anyone to enjoy that with you. So that feels like that's what's next. But it's weird because it seems like, yeah, you had a tyrant here who was standing in the middle of it. Okay, maybe they weren't standing in the middle of it. For some of you, it could have been you. You could have been angry with this person because you knew what they were doing, but you had no way to express it. The King of Wands can sometimes be like suppressed anger. It could have caused you to behave impulsively. You may have had a bad temper here. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords. So this person hurt you. They broke your heart. But I feel like the emotions that you were dealing with in relation to this person caused you to be in the seat of judgment. And this person took advantage of that. They took advantage of that. But the moon in reverse. You know, darkness always comes to light. The truth will always be revealed. And you're a self-healer. So, you know, your truth will show. Everybody has momentary temperaments because that's life. And now I feel like you're being seen. Your truth is being revealed yet again, because it always will. Darkness always comes to light. Lies will always be seen eventually. So it feels like the eventuality is happening now. Again, you have the Tower. You also have the Seven of Cups in reverse. The veil is being lifted. The truth is being seen. Someone is just lazy. Someone is arrogant. Someone is overly proud. They're cocky. They're full of ego. They're stagnant. They do not like to sacrifice for the sake of others. They won't even sacrifice for the sake of the person that they're married to, or the person, or like their children. This person is very selfish, only worried about self. I'm hearing a line from a song like, my kids have to have money, not just me. That's selfish. Somebody is selfish to the point they don't give a fuck if their child has needs or wants or needs money. Like, this is likely somebody who could be considered to be a deadbeat. They're just a body. They even may be there. They could be there like literally on a daily basis, but they are not doing anything. You're literally doing everything. You're the only one paying the bills. You're the only one putting food in the house. You're the only one putting food in the kid's mouth. You're the only one, blah, blah, blah. You're the only one, the only one, the only one. This person is just being seen as lazy. Because how can you not work with somebody who's able to do everything? If somebody can do 100% and all you have to do is be there, and you can't even be there, you can't even do the healing work, you can't even get your heart together. Okay, well, I don't know, but it needed to be seen. And maybe it's you, honestly. This revelation may have been for you to see this. You needed to see this for yourself. You were not judging this person as harshly as they were judging you. But something needed to be dealt back in an equal measure. This is how you get somebody off of you. This is how you get rid of somebody who wants to try to hold on to you when they're stagnant and they're a lazy influence, when they weigh your energy down, when they make things more burdensome or hard for you. This is how you get rid of them. You hit them with the blinding truth. Every time they touch you, every time they get close to your energy, every time they connect with you, they are hit with the blinding truth. They have no choice but to sit the fuck down in this spiritual imprisonment and get the clarity that they need to move forward or to be better, to find their authentic self. Or else, the Tower is excruciatingly painful and they still get thrown the fuck out. But I feel like you really did not have room for this person anymore, or this is someone you wanted to disconnect from. You were just having a hard time doing it. But the scales are tipping in your favor. It feels like divine intervention. This is happening for you. And it's happening because you have a new beginning coming in with someone who is good for you. With someone who is going to help you to carry the burden. With someone who is going to see you, recognize you, and also be the reflection of you. So that's beautiful, because you are already solid. You have a solid foundation. You're a solid person. You're a good person, and you're attracting a good person. But you did need to get this out of the way. You need to see this light. You need to see this truth, so that nobody else can do this to you. So that you don't connect with someone else who is not gonna fit the bill. You can't be I can give 100% person, and then you're connecting with somebody who will never give more than 50%. Or for some of you, that situation look like this person, they want to give a fucking dime. Like nothing. Can't even get 80-20 or 70-30, just nothing. That's dead. That's dead weight. That's dead energy, and it's getting out of your life. Okay, you guys, that's your reading. That's the live. I'm going to leave those two right there. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Love with your souls.